your #1 news team covering the North. The Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Cardioblast Experience is a health improvement program designed to teach persons how to start and sustain a healthy lifestyle. Participants are pushed to the limit in order to achieve their ultimate fitness goals. Well, in tonight's Holistic Health segment, we hear that apart from exercise, nutrition plays a major role in one's weight loss or weight gain transformation. Here is Jamila Mizik.
If you've ever heard about Cardioblast Experience, then you may be familiar with the results of the fitness program. Well, today on Holistic Health, we talk to nutrition advisor Terente Lang, who says that weight loss is part exercise, but most importantly, healthy eating.
60 to 70% of it is based upon practicing proper nutrition, whereas the remaining 20 to 30 is based upon physical activity. And so with that breakdown in itself, you would understand that nutrition nearly doubles the power in comparison to physical activity. So we get clients to understand that if you really want any type of real health improvement, let's say if it's 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, 60 to 70% of that will be determined from what you eat.
And here's how he describes the balanced diet.
You want to nourish and not punish the body. A lot of persons correlate weight loss with starvation, but the two don't go hand in hand. So what you need to understand is that it's food necessarily is not the problem. It's all about portion sizes and what you eat. So we get clients to understand that you need to eat more consistently, but portion control is key. And in eating consistently, you still need to ensure that you get all of the main macronutrients that the body needs to survive. So it needs to be an adequate amount of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, more nutrient-dense and superfoods. So in the carbohydrate category, we try to get clients to understand that starches in themselves are not the enemy, but it's more so the type of starches that they consume. So if they stay away from like simple carbohydrates, the white breads, the white pasta, the white bagel, the white rice, then and instead replace them with complex carbohydrates, then that would more so correlate and that would more so have the guidelines and characteristics of a balanced and a good diet.
But for those who wish to gain weight, he says,
caloric deficit would be consuming less calories than your body is allotted to consume. So let's say for you, if you're allotted something like 1,400 calories a day, you just ensure that you go below that number to ensure that weight loss can happen. But in going below that number, you'd still want to make sure that you don't go too low because you don't want malnourishment to take place. Whereas if a person wanted to gain, like let's say in your case you wanted to gain, instead of worrying about going under that 1,400 number, you'd go above. But you still want to do a clean gain. So you still want to ensure that you consume the right macronutrients. So that's why I tell a lot of persons, still be careful if you're trying to gain. It's not just as simple as just eating whatever. It still needs to be good calories. So the same things that I talked about you could have, but you just have more.
And he's encouraging anyone with fitness goals to take it one step at a time.
A lot of persons put a lot of pressure on themselves within the first quarter, trying to take off 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds in let's say 2-3 weeks, which is very unrealistic. But what you have to be mindful of is that if it did not take you 2 to 3 weeks to gain the weight, how could you expect to take it off within that time frame? So it's more so about consistency, and it's all more so about making it relatable, and it's more so about understanding moderation and not so much deprivation. Instead of eliminating food entirely, let's say even something like chicken and fry. If chicken and fry is your favorite, instead of saying, okay, no chicken and fry at all, what you could do is you could find a healthier way to do it. So instead of the standard chicken with the white flour, the vegetable oil, and all of the others, you could replace it with, let's say, chicken breast. You could dip it in egg whites. You could have the whole grain flour, and then you could fry it in olive oil. And the good thing about what I try to tell clients too is that the good thing about frying products in olive oil is that it takes care and ensures that you get the good types of fat that the body needs to thrive.
Until next time on Holistic Health, I'm Jamila Mizik.
The senior high school virtual mathematics competition is in the history books. R.M. High School hosted this year's showdown under the theme Reimagining Mathematics in a Changing World. St. George's High School made their debut in this year's competition and placed second overall. As Ramiko Knowles tells us, members of the administration at the school are proud of their Jaguars.
Oh, I am so proud of the students and the coaches and the teachers.
Principal of St. George's High School, Shannon Roll, congratulating the 4 students who took part in this year's senior high school virtual mathematics competition.
Our school motto is a strong mind in a strong body. And seeing that our kids had to deal with COVID-19, the pandemic, I am exceptionally pleased that their minds were still strong enough to participate and come second in the competition. They did an exceptional job, being their first time entering a math competition and doing it virtually. I'm so proud of them.
Zinnia Stubbs and Esther Phillip are 2 of the 4 students from St. George's who took part in the competition. They say they're pleased with the result.
The competition was really tough, and we had to go against several schools spanning different islands of the Bahamas. But still, we did place second overall, and I'm very happy that I had such a wonderful team to work with.
It was very exciting to know because I competed against other brilliant and smart teams who took their time and dedication to practice for the competition, and I came second out of 13 schools.
She's confident that next year they will emerge as winners.
I could say it was a Nassau school who came first, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Subject coordinator at the school, Nolik Dorset, says the students participating in the competition all have a great future ahead of them.
All of them are very promising students. The 10th and 11th graders would be currently on path to be taking the BGCSE this year, and the 2 12th graders that we actually have already passed their math BGCSE from the 10th grade actually. So we enjoyed thoroughly having them in this competition to participate with everyone else. We went into it taking it as a new experience, and we are very glad and grateful that we actually did go ahead with it. Coming second place gave us inspiration to go forward for the future, so we are looking forward to entering the competition again next year.
Ramiko Knowles, ZNS Network News.
And for your Monday evening check on sports, here's Jay Philippe.
Good evening, I'm Jay Philippe and welcome to sports. It was the James Turner Falcons Athletics track meet that took place on the weekend. Some of the very top junior athletes was in action. It's been a while since these junior athletes took to the track for competitive races. A number of athletes hoping to make career qualifying marks. In Heat 1 of the under-17 girls 100 meters, looked no further than lane 4 as Kiana Henschel from Fast Track took this race in a time of 12.37 seconds. In Heat 2 of the under-17 girls sprint, Kaylee Pratt got off to a great start out of the blocks and never looked back as she cruised down the line to win in a time of 12.76 seconds. Moving on now to the under-17 boys 100 meter preliminaries, Isaiah Bean running out of lane 6 in a tight one was able to beat out the rest of the field, winning the race with a time of 10.97 seconds. In the other heat of the 100 meters under-17 boys, Lyndon Johnson was able to make separation early on as he cruises to the line to win the time of 10.79 seconds. Lyndon will also go on to win the finals of the 100 meters for the Falcons Athletics with a time of 10.56 seconds, followed by Glendon Ingram from GB Heats, and rounding out the top 3 was Isaiah Bain from Falcons Athletics. Switching gears now to the Diamond Week 3 baseball scores from the Grand Bahama Little League. In coach pitch, the Buccaneers defeated the Predators 5-3. In Major League, the Predators got by the Lions 7-2. In Junior League, the Buccaneers got by the Predators 13-3. Also, the Hurricanes defeated the Buccaneers. Final score in that game was 7-2. In Senior League play, Crazy Joe's Rebels defeated Westgate Reapers. Final score was 4-2. Also, the Rebels and the Fortune 360 Eagles game was suspended due to darkness in the 7th inning, with the Rebels leading. And that's a quick check on sports right here in the North. I'm Jay Philippe. Be blessed.